Greetings one and all, welcome back to my kitchen here today. So I'm going to be making a nice Hungarian style creamy mushroom soup. Cold weather's hit us here where I live, and even though the sun's shining it's still quite cool, so I just felt like a nice soup, simple soup, and that's what I'm going to be making. So first thing I've got going here is I've just got a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, and I've got about 150 grams of butter, and I'm just going to let that melt down a bit. Alrighty, so our butter's just about melted down there. So let's add one onion that I've just chopped up. One clove of garlic, finely chopped. And in here I've just got a couple of teaspoons of thyme leaves that I've just sort of stripped off the bigger stalks. There's a few little stalks in there, but that's cool. And we'll just let that saute away for a minute or a couple of minutes. We don't want to brown the onions, but we do want to just soften them up a bit. Now, once our onions there have softened a bit, I have got here about 500 grams of sliced white mushrooms. And as you can see, I just purchased those sliced. And I've also got about 300 grams of portobello mushrooms. Now they were whole, but I've just sort of sliced them up as well. And I know that looks like an awful lot of mushrooms, but as you know, they will cook down a lot, and that's our next step. We'll just let them cook down. And a bit of a stir. Alrighty, so those mushrooms, as you can see, have cooked down a fair bit now. So the next thing I want to add, well, first of all, I do want to season with a good bit of salt and some cracked black pepper. And that'll do for now. We'll check the seasoning again towards the end of the cook. I'm going to also at this stage add 2 teaspoons of just sweet paprika. And 2 tablespoons of plain flour. And what we want to do is mix that flour through and just let it cook out for a bit. So yeah, mix it through. Alrighty, so our flour is starting to brown up nicely there on the bottom. In fact, it's just starting to stick, so that's a good time to add 2 cups of chicken stock, and we'll just give that a push around to get that brown stuff off the bottom, like so. Now I'm also going to add, now this might seem a little odd for Hungarian soup, but trust me, this works. We're just going to add just a tablespoon or so of soy sauce. I know it's a bit strange, but we're doing it. Also, at this stage, I'll add the juice of 1 lemon. That was just a small lemon. And just about a cup or so of water. And what I'll do is I'll bring that to the boil and then get it down to a simmer and just let it simmer away for about 20 minutes. Now I've just got that back to a simmer. One last thing I do want to add to that while it simmers away is some fresh dill, and I've got there chopped up fresh dill, about 2 tablespoons there, and we'll just tip that in, stir it through, and yeah, like I say, probably just 15 minutes or so. Alrighty, so our soup's been just simmering away there for about 15 minutes. Last thing I'm going to add now, or last 2 things, I'm going to add 300 mils of cream. That's just plain cream, and I've got about half a cup of sour cream. That's just going to go in as well. And we'll just gently stir that in. And we'll just let that cook for another 5 minutes or so. Alrighty guys, so I've served up a bowl of my soup here. I'm just serving it with a bit of crusty bread roll here, buttered. Nothing fancy, but yeah, do yourself some garlic bread or whatever you want to do. I'm just more interested in this soup at the moment, so let's dive in. And all I did was I garnished it with a bit of lemon zest and a little bit more of that dill, fresh dill. So, how's it look? Better not hold it there too long. Let's just taste it, eh? Oh boy. Absolutely delicious. And that fresh lemon zest is just really livened it up, but it's really yummy, creamy. The dill's a really yummy taste in it. There's a bit. Man, I'm going to sit down and eat the rest of this. It's just, I highly recommend it, and you saw how easy that is. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks to those who've subscribed to the channel as always. Really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, can I just ask that you, subscribe. Join me on the journey here, and I'd really appreciate it. If you don't want to, no worries. And I will see you all next time.